Hello, hello, beautiful, beautiful divine mothers, sisters, beauties. It's Amanda Cannon here. I am coming to you live with a beautiful complimentary transmission. This is the third transmission in the Divine Mother Reconnection series. So I'm really excited for this one. This has been a really potent theme in the field this week. And so this week, I'm bringing to you as my role as guardian of the divine mothers and children. And my role dropped in this week. It's really powerful. I began this transmission series knowing that it was serving my purpose of evolution, and that by doing this, I was going to expand into the next level. And I certainly have after just the first two transmissions. So clarity is dropping in rapidly. Which means that this transmission is going to be super potent. I'm really, really excited for what I've got to bring through today for everyone who has abandoned themselves as a result of this lineage abandonment feedback loop. So, what is this feedback loop? And how it came through was I initially was triggered by my children and feeling abandoned by my children. And this is where I'm getting this feedback loop theme. And I realized that the trigger of feeling abandoned by my children was actually feeling abandoned by my mom. And then it just goes on and forth and forth. It will repeat in how our children are showing us this abandonment loop or wound, and how we are also feeling towards our children. Like sometimes we know that we are not prioritizing our children, and sometimes there are reasons and situations that we may need to prioritize something other than our children, but there are also times that we are choosing something other than our children from this abandonment loop. Sometimes we are choosing to prioritize out of fear of connection and abandonment. And so this can be like a really subtle wound. It is in the subtleties. And it's as simple as children, when our parents, they may prioritize tasks, they may prioritize work, they may prioritize their relationship with, their partner or husband. They may prioritize anything, another sibling, before you, or at least it feels that way. And like I said, sometimes we do need to prioritize things other than our children. But if it's not met with reconciliation, then this is where the trauma sticks. So if there is this continuous feeling like you have been chosen second, you're second best, you're unchosen, unloved, unseen, and it's not met with reconciliation, well, then this is when it sticks within the cells as trauma. And one of the really big things that came through for me was when the second sibling, or a sibling younger than you, comes along. And this is a really sticky situation for parents, to be able to show the elder child unconditional love and also meet the needs of the baby is a really gentle balance that needs to be tread. And a lot of children are left feeling unloved, unsupported, unseen when the sibling comes along. So that was something that really came through very strongly for me. And how this was shown was in a dream. I had a dream where Ivy is my daughter. She was there in front of me, but she wasn't just her, she was also me. And she was begging me, she's like, Mum, I need you. You're choosing the baby over me, and I need you. And I was trying to console her, saying, we've had so much one-on-one time together. Think of all the time that we got to have before the baby came along. But Ivy was also me, and my mum was in the background behind me in the dream. And so as I'm trying to console Ivy, I could feel my mum trying to console me, and she's experienced the same pain and heartache as what I have, and what Ivy has. And it was just really shown in this powerful lineage. And then the power of our lineage became very apparent in that dream. And this week I've had lots of dreams and different downloads come through, showing how when our lineage shuts off from our power and we disconnect from the deep connection that being really emotionally connected both with ourselves and our children and God, when we are really anchored in that Trinity and really alive in that Trinity, and our powers and our gifts are fully plugged in and turned on, well, that is a really powerful place to be. However, when we disconnect and we unplug from all of our gifts and our abilities and our connection with our children, and we sort of just shut all that down and abandon it, we are really shutting down the whole lineage. And so my mum she used to share with me before I even understood what it was. She used to astral travel in dreams when she was a kid. She would see spirits. She was very intuitive and very connected child, but she completely shut that down. In numerology, she's also a master number 11, and she unfortunately just has not followed that guidance and has completely disconnected. And as a result, this has manifested in health issues. She had her spleen removed, and our spleen is actually our most intuitive organ, is our intuitive center. And so when we've completely disconnected from that, things, health complications like that manifest. But what it also made me realize is that when my mum, who is a really powerful being, and I came into this lineage, knowing who she was and who I was as a child, as a baby, but when she has seen that in herself and chosen to abandon it, because her mum also did the same, and then her mother's mother also did the same. I have seen that in her. I have recognized the power in me, and I have seen that she has shut it down. I have seen, or not, logically seen, but energetically and intuitively as a child felt the fear around her powers, the shame and the guilt around her powers and her intuitive gifts and abilities. And I can feel why she chose to shut them off, and why it is not accepted in the family lineage to fully embody and step into this fully activated, connected, intuitive, gifted being and goddess that we all are. And so when we see that in our lineage, we choose to shut that off. And then we go through years and years and years of peeling back the layers and looking at all the different timelines of the times that we were manipulated or used for our power, and all the persecution imprints and all the different experiences. But I realize that so many of us fail to look at this lineage of shutting down our powers. And so when we can't really quite fully connect back in and fully plug back in, there's this missing thread that's going unwitnessed and unrecognized. And that's keeping us looping in the, oh, I'm connected, oh, I'm disconnected, oh, I'm connected, I'm disconnected. And so this comes down to the abandonment of self, the abandonment of our true self as a result of the abandonment in our lineage. So in today's transmission, we are going to be exploring or healing all of the abandonment feedback loop. Now, each individual has a very different experience in growing up with their parents. And some individuals may be still quite traumatized in their relationship with their mother, and they can't look at their mother, or they can't talk to their mother, or they're not in any way feeling comfortable around the relationship with the mother. And some will be, have gone through the layers and be towards the bottom, and there's going to be everything in between. So I'm not going to be able to create a transmission that's going to meet everybody exactly where they are at. So the transmission is going to be for the collective. And I invite you, as you go into the transmission, that you go into it from a place of understanding and love towards your mother despite and your grandmother, despite what the relationship may have been like and what may have transpired and where you are at now, and just a place of curiosity and openness to receive the awareness and understand. And if after the transmission, if you feel that you need to go deeper into this this theme, then I will have the link to my link tree where you can go ahead and book a one-on-one session. My calendar is now open. So if you were feeling called to do that, then I invite you to do just that. So I also really wanted to have music for today's transmission, and I've spent the last hour trying to figure that out, but I can't get it sounding good when I talk. So unfortunately, we do not have music again for today's transmission. But just like last week, you may wish to play some of your own music in the background to help you drop in, to deepen. We're going to be focusing a lot on the heart today because we're looking at unconditional love, or we're going to be coming out of this transmission filled with unconditional love and light source. So the heart will be a focus, or if you wanted to choose a frequency that was supportive of working with the heart, then I invite you to do that. And so we are ready to begin the transmission with all that I have shared, allowing your body and your awareness to be activated into what is alive for you in your field of awareness, and inviting you to find a comfortable space. I always invite you to sit up if you are able to, because this will allow for the frequency to come in a more full capacity and to be anchored in a more easeful capacity. But I also understand that sometimes it's hard on the physical vessel to sit for about half an hour or so is how long you'll need to sit for. So you can sit in a chair with back support or laying down if you feel called to do that as well. So before we actually drop in, because we are working with the heart, I was feeling into the heart just before it came on, and I can feel that it just needs a little opening. So I just invite you to do some heart opening exercises, some stretching, opening, tapping. Tapping is really good to activate the cells of the heart and to bring them online, so they know that we are ready to work with them and bring to the surface what needs to be brought to the surface, and open the cells to their fullest capacity of receiving. And so when we start with the heart breath, I invite you to sit with your chest expanded so your heart is open as much as it can be. And just beginning to shut your eyes if you feel comfortable now, settling into a comfortable position. And we're going to begin by taking 3 deep breaths. Like I said, we're going to breathe into the heart and out through the heart, really activating the heart and allowing your sigh to be, so your out breath to be a sigh that is resonant to the heart. So activating the vibration of the sigh within the heart space, so that we can really come online as much as possible. So breathing in and out. Really feeling that vibration in the heart, breathing in and out. One more time, in and out. And allowing your breath to just settle into the rhythm that feels good for you in this moment. As you allow your body to relax, to find peace, to allow all of the energies of the day to drop away, fall to the side. And anything that is in your mind that you may be trying to remember for later or have a to-do list, just inviting your mind to allow that to just be placed to the side, to the left of your awareness, knowing that you can pick it back up when you return. Right now is all about you, this beautiful time for you, your healing, your children, your lineage. And as you relax even deeper into yourself, into your body, into your surroundings, I'm just going to invite your chakra systems to come online, asking all 7 chakras to activate and to spin in all directions as fast as they can, opening and expanding. Just knowing that we have protection fields activated around us with the protection codes turned up to their fullest capacity and the security measures fully in place. Knowing that your chakras can open and expand in a safe, supportive, healing environment. Ariashata koi tianai ishitio kianatari ashata kai noto iatoko yashata inakiata. And asking the rest of your body to come online with your chakras, your meridians, your light pathways, your cells, all opening and expanding, the body communicating with each part of itself, the light body coming online and aligning with the physical matter in perfect harmony, allowing for easeful flow and transmission of energy and awarenesses to be received with ease and grace. Ariashata koya natariashata kaya kianotoriashata ka. And as your cells turn on and your molecules activate to this now moment, we ask the nervous system to drop into a state of relaxation and receiving, knowing that it can rest for a moment. This is your nervous system's time to rest, knowing that you are loved and supported in this space. Ariashataka ikiana ishiti yonokoriashataka. And as your body is connected and coming online, we will send our energy down now through our root, through your legs, out your feet, rooting down into our beautiful earthly support system, anchoring down into Sister Tara, through the new earth grids, finding all relevant points of information that hold significance for you in this moment. Ariashatako itianatariashataka. Anchoring down into the beautiful center of the earth, into her healing waters, into her healing plasma. Yashatoriashataka ikianakariashataka. Asking Mother Earth to gift you with support, with light, and any additional information and awarenesses that she has for you as you heal her lineage as well as yours in this transmission to come. Ariashatako yitianai ishitiano yatai ashata ikianoto ishitikianatariashataka. And as we draw our energy back up into ourselves, bringing all the wisdom of the earth, all of the light force energy that she has to offer, allowing it to fill our cells, activate us even more into the juiciness of our life force energy, and allowing it to flow up your central channel, activating the Kundalini frequency and up through the chakras above, sending our energy up above, Finding your home, your galactic origins, finding your most purified expression of your monad and connecting in with her, connecting in with your divine lineage, finding all of the juncture points within the stars above, within the infinite dimensions that you have experienced and that hold information for you. Connecting in with all of those beautiful points, allowing it to activate your psychic abilities, your awareness. As you bring that light, that beautiful frequency down, down, back into your physical vessel, down through your upper chakra systems and filling you with life force energy, golden frequency, just pouring in from above, activating all layers of your light body, your physical body, your plasma body. Yeshatakoya Nataria Shatakia Natoria Shataka Yeshatianokoria Shataka. Taking a big breath in to fill ourselves with this beautiful light that we are calling in. And out. And just guiding your awareness now down into your womb space. Your womb space, which is the birthing portal of life into this world, the birthing portal of your creations. You may wish to put your hands on your womb, show your womb some love, rub her, soothe her. And we're just going to let our womb space know that she is safe, she is held, she is powerful. And in this moment, she can be all that she needs to be. She'll be loved and cared for. Arya Shataka Yikiana Tarya Shataka. She'll be seen for all that she has to show us. Arya Shatako Yikiana Sharya Shatako. Arya Shatako Yikiana Karya Shatako. And from within your womb space, just imagining now that there is a portal of light. A portal of light from your physical birthing portal that is going to take you through to the birthing portal of the earthly realm. This light that's in front of you is calling you forward. You feel drawn to it. You move towards it. And as you step into it and are fully enveloped in this beautiful, bright, white, angelic light, you allow yourself to be transported through to the earthly birthing portal, to where your consciousness, your original blueprint, was fully online and fully activated before you came into this earthly realm. Arya Shatako, Ya Shataka Yikina. Arya Shataka Yikina, Karya Shatako. Suspended in a beautiful portal of light, of healing, of angelic support, and high vibrational frequency. I invite you now to call in your lineage if it feels true. You may ask permission of the higher selves of your children, of your mother if she is still alive, of your grandmother if she is still alive. Asking them if they wish to join you here at this healing portal, this birthing portal. If it feels true for you, if it feels true for them, we invite them in with love and grace. And we also invite our lineage, our whole lineage, the consciousness that lives on within you, a representation of your divine imprint, of your divine lineage, past, present, and future, all gathering here in this beautiful space. You may see them lined up behind you, in front of you. You are the center, the one who is choosing in this now moment to do the work on behalf of them, for you, for them. Arya Shataka Ikina Shiatoria Shataka Moria Shataka Yeshitiano Arya Shataka Oria Shataka Asatoria Shatako. And as all these beautiful, powerful, divine women gather here in this healing portal, this circle of divine feminine power rising, we invite them to show you, to bring to the surface all of the imprints of the abandonment loop, the times that they were hurt, feeling unloved, unseen, unheard, unsupported for who they are as a being, for who they were as a child, for who they were as a mother. Arya Shataka Yikiana Karya Shataka. Arya Shatako Yeshitikiana Tarya Shataka. Orya Shataka Ina Tova Iya Shata Iyata Ikiyata. O Iki Ashata Iki Onotori Ashata. More Ashata Kiana Tohi Anakaiyata. O Ayashiki Anatari Ashataka. Uncovering all of those aspects of self, all of the pieces, the parts of them, of us, of you that have been shunned away, hid away, have been changed because they felt that they were not lovable, that it wasn't safe to express this part of us. That in allowing this version of you to be at the forefront of your life experience, vulnerable to deep connection, was too scary. And so it was shut down, shut away, hid away, deep in the shadows. But now the light is here. We are supported by beautiful divine white light. And it is safe now to allow these pieces of us to be revived, to be realized, to be witnessed. Ariyashatako ikina ariyashataka. O ariyashataka yishita yanotoriyashataka. Ariyashataka ikina kariyashataka. Inviting the lineage now to hand all of the energy, all of the frequency that has been hid, stored, compressed, tucked away within the physical matter, within the light body, to hand it over to God, to stand in full surrender, palms out, palms facing up, handing it over. It is no longer yours to carry. It is no longer the burden of the lineage to shut themselves off, to keep themselves small, to abandon parts of themselves that they didn't feel were worthy, that they didn't feel safe to be seen in. Just handing all of that energy, that frequency over to God. It no longer serves. It was never yours to carry in the first place. No one is at shame or is guilty of holding this. It is a lineage loop from the dawn of time that has just grown more and more as society has evolved. But now it's time to come together in unconditional love and support for our lineage past, present, and future. To rise together now in witness of each other's shadow, allowing it to be brought to the surface and handed back to God in full love, witness, holding. There is nothing wrong here, nothing wrong at all. Only love, beauty, and acceptance for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you are becoming. Ariya Shatako Iya Shitaki Anakariya Shatako. Muria Shataya Noria Taria Shatako Yanaya Yahoai. Umaya Noya Doria Shatayi no Homai. Uayanati Honoria Shataya Noria Taya no Huai. Moraina Toria Naya Huaya Naya. Moyana Shoreya Tokoreya Naya. Ariashataka Soto Yishiti Kia Nata. Moria Takia Noto Horia Shatakia Nata. Ariashato Hosotoko Ishiti Kia Nata. Moria Shataka. Iyanaka Toria Shataka. Oh, ya no shotokoria shatai to yaka yasha tiki anata. Shua sati anakaria shataka. Oria shataka yanataria shatai kianato ya shatai anaka. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful handing over of all that no longer serves. No longer serves this divine power, this divine feminine rising into her fullest embodied potential. Arya Shatako Yanaka Yashatako Yatiki Yanakari Shataka. Thanking the lineage for their courage to show up here today and to surrender the shadows that they have been holding, hiding to God. As we now call in the codes and the frequencies of the truth of your lineage, the power, the remembrance, the activation. And we're going to call in this beautiful light to weave this lineage truth through all of you, with you being the center and your lineage past behind and your lineage future in front. And the beautiful infinity loop looping through the past, through your center, around into the future, back through your center, around through the past, weaving the lineage, uniting the lineage, calling in and activating all the frequencies of being safe to be seen by your mother, by your child in your fullest expression. Being safe to be embodied in the truth in which you speak as you communicate with your lineage here in the now, maybe when you're in meditation. Ariashatako eanatia nukuria shataka ikina kariashatako yishitikiana kariashataka. Asking for the power and the frequency unique to your lineage to be activated in this infinity loop, weaving through the codes and the frequencies of this remembrance into your cells, into your physical matter, into your light body. Arya Shatakoya Nashataki and Akarya Shataka. Feeling it activate as it moves through you, moves through your past and your future, uniting, unifying, holding, reminding you that all there is unconditional love, unconditional acceptance, a truly safe space to remember the fullest potential of that, of who you be, who you are here to be, the message you are here to bring, the hidden messages within your lineage, the messages that were kept secret but are now ready to be revealed, activated in this infinity loop, activated in this beautiful gold and shimmering frequency, specks of gold holding all of the information, moving through and activating you, your neural pathways, your remembrance pathways. Reconnecting you with unconditional love for yourself, for your mother, for your daughter. Hariya Shatako Yana Shiadoria Shataka Yikina Shadia Nukuria Shataka. Oria Shataka Yikina Shatakia Nukuria Shataka. Moria Shataka Yikina Karia Shatako Oria Shataka. Oria Shataka Yikina Karia Shatako. Moria Shataka Yeshia Tiano Korea Shatakia Nakaria Shatako. And just inviting this loop to continue to run for as long as needed. It may be running for hours or even days. It will be unique to you and your lineage, what is ready to be weaved and woven into your activated remembrance. And as we allow that infinity loop to continue running, I invite your lineage to come forth now. She may express herself as you, your mother, your child, or just a being, a frequency. But she has a gift, a reminder of what was lost but now is recovered, that has been activated within you and has significant importance for your next steps forward, for your remembering and your activation. So inviting you to receive this gift without pressure of what you should be experiencing, but with full surrender, knowing that whatever you're experiencing is perfect. And even if you're experiencing nothing, know that it will come when it is ready. Arya Shatakoya Natia Doria Shataka. Oria Shataka Yikiana Karya Shatako. Trust that this gift has been handed to you in the ethereal. And as soon as you can receive the downloaded information, it will drop into your awareness like a lightning bolt. Arya Shatakoya Na Shataka Yikiano Korea Shataka. Oria Shataka Iana Toria Shatiano Korea Shataka. Oria Shataka Yakiano Korea Shataka. Moria Shataka Yanato Tokoria Shataka. And thanking your lineage for this beautiful gift of remembrance. And giving our thanks with love and respect and unity. And full acceptance of where we have come from and where we are going. Arya shatakoya natarya shatakoya natarya shatayiniya torya shataka. And giving thanks to our lineage, to the higher selves of our mothers and children who are here with us today, as we allow them to now leave the space. And we travel back through that beautiful portal light, walking towards that light that transported you to the birthing portal and allowing it to transport you back into your womb space. Carrying with you these codes, these secrets, these remembrances, these gifts, these activations, knowing that they are coded within you and that your body is now recalibrating to these frequencies, these remembrances. The cells are activated with ancient knowledge and gnosis. It's not that this information was never in your cells. It is now just being turned on. It was always there. It's just now unlocked. Allowing this information to be activated within your nervous system. It is safe to be you. It is safe to be all of you. It is safe to be fully loved and connected with your children and your mother. It is safe to witness the lineage with full unconditional love, acceptance, and knowing. And allowing this frequency to recalibrate within the light body, activating all of the light pathways, the remembrance pathways, and asking them to harmonize with the neural pathways, coding the new synapses thought forms with this information, allowing this to be your new way of thinking, your new way of being. And plugging in now any gifts and abilities and intuitive connection points that have been disconnected. Just asking your higher self to find those unplugged points and reconnecting them if it feels true and if it feels safe for you to do so right now. And if you have plugged back in and you are reconnecting, just asking for the integration to be easeful on the physical vessel, on the nervous system, knowing that as you integrate these codes and frequencies and activations, you can determine how fast or expansive or rapidly expansive it is for your experience. Arya Shatako Yinatarya Shataka. And just before we come back to full awareness, I'm just going to take 3 big breaths, bringing in all of this frequency, filling the entire body from head to toe, toe to head with this frequency. Big breath in and out. Breathing in and out. And one more breath to lock it all into place. Breathing in and out. And just move in the body, the fingers, the toes, stretching, coming back to full awareness. Coming back to the room around you and opening your eyes when you're ready. And if you feel called to share in the comments, I invite you to share what was remembered or activated in this transmission for you, or if there's anything that came through for you, I would love to hear. And just for some integration guidance, again, I've been guided to recommend pomegranate as we are healing so much of the divine feminine. Pomegranate is a really beautiful fruit to support that in all of its symbolic prosperity and fertility and cellular structures, and the crimson color and the blood of the womb and all of those beautiful things. So pomegranate is going to be really supportive of integrating these frequencies. And for the next 24 to 48 hours, practice some unconditional kind self-love talk with yourself, and even with your children, if you have them if you have young children at home with you, or even adult children, if you want to just share some words or send them a message that may just really reinforce your claiming of this frequency that we've moved through. And same with your mother or your grandmother, even if you wanted to send a prayer up to the skies above, if that's where they are, or write a letter or something to just really help solidify and claim this unconditional love for your lineage and yourself, for who you are, and knowing that you are safe to be fully seen in all that you are, in all of the gifts and intuitive abilities that you have to bring into this beautiful world, and the purpose that you have to share with your message. So thank you so much to those who joined live. It was such a pleasure. Share this with a sister that you know can benefit from this. And I look forward to keeping you up to date with the next transmission. There will be another one. I'm not sure if it will be next week or the week after, but subscribe to get those live streaming notifications. Much love, beautifuls.